iHeart, get ready. Fantasy football is here. Welcome to the Scout Fantasy Show. ScoutFantasy.com is home to the Fantasy Football World Championships and the best players in the world. Real money winners giving their secrets to help you win. Now exclusively on iHeart. This is the Scout Fantasy Show with your host, the one, the only, Dr. Roto.
It's Dr. Roto. Get out the insurance cards. Get out the copay. The office is open, my friends. And today on Thursday, you know I do a Thursday game preview. I'll get to that in just a bit. But right now, I want to go over the blind bidding results. So first, we'll go through the main event, the Fantasy Football World Championships. Adrian Peterson in one league went for $325. The next highest bid was $165. You'll see throughout that Adrian Peterson goes for a lot of money this week. Roger Lewis went for $127. The next bid was $104. I think that was actually my team's bid. Austin Hooper went for $96. The next highest bid was $21. J.J. Nelson, $76. The next highest bid was $74. There you go. That's a good bid. George Kittle went for $62. That was a good bid. Let's see. We got Tavon Austin at $40. I like what's going on with him there. And then we got Kobe Fleener in what I think is a terrific matchup this week against the Detroit Lions. So I'm willing to stream a guy because I see his matchup and I'm like, I'm loving this guy's matchup. I'll take the chances on it. Right? I'll absolutely take the chances on it. I'm going to get Fleener in there. So I know this sounds crazy, but on one of my teams, I have Ertz and Fleener. I'm willing to ride Fleener as having a good flex week this week. Sometimes you have to take a gamble. The Detroit Lions have been disgusting against tight ends, and Kobe Fleener's playing at home. I like it. All right, in another league, Adrian Peterson, $500. The next highest bid was $489. Wow, that's good bidding. I'm surprised about this next bid. Denver Broncos defense went for $401. I didn't see that coming. The next highest bid was $107. I would never bid that for a defense. I'm bidding $10 a week, tops. Roger Lewis went for $389. George Kittle went for $187. That's what happens in these leagues. One league I read you one number, another league I read you another. It's hard to understand. Ed Dixon was available in one league. He went for $77. There was not even another bid. Right? So you just don't always know who the right guys to go for. So, I got the Redskins defense for $4. That's a lot cheaper than $400 on the Denver Broncos. I'm always going to make that move 10 times out of 10. All right, Jacoby Brissett went for $251 in another league. I think that was a little cray-cray. Roger Lewis, $151. So Roger Lewis was going anywhere between $100 and $150. George Kittle, $105. No second bid there. John Brown went for $61. Cole Beasley, $61. That's a pretty good one. We got Marquise Lee at $49. Starting receiver. You don't have to like him. I hate Blake Bortles, but at $49, I'll take him. In the Fantasy 100, the Scout Fantasy 100 Invitational, Roger Lewis went for $217. Marquise Lee went for $115. Marquise Goodwin, the Marquises, went for $112. That's a good buy. Mike Williams went for $87. His next highest bid was $58. I think that's a responsible bid on a guy who has some significant upside. Cole Beasley went for $37 in this league. Beat us out by 2 points. The Atlanta Falcons defense went for $29. I have no problem with that. Tavon Austin went for $20. Devontae Booker went for $14. George Kittle went for $11. The other league went for $150. Here he went for $11. You just never know. You just never know what can happen. So I think that's interesting. All right, another World Championship League here. Let's see the blind bidding results. Roger Lewis went for $189. Orleans Darkwall went for $114. Ricardo Lewis went for $114. Nelson Aguilar went for $114. Ed Dixon for $101. We got Juju Smith-Schuster, $89. That's a steal to me. Next highest bid was $32. I think people are sleeping on that one. Marquise Lee went for $76. I have no problem with that. I think that's a pretty good play. But people are bidding $40 on a kicker. Don't bid on a kicker and a defense. Don't do it. We got the Washington Redskins for $7. Thank you. Appreciate it. Next. Oh, Corey Coleman, $23. Very good bid, my friend. Very good bid. One more World Championship team here to go over. Adrian Peterson, $452. The next highest bid was $291. Roger Lewis, $107. Taylor Gabriel, $101. Marquise Lee, $55. That's what you see here. We got Josh Doxson at $40 in that league. Very happy with that. We got Orleans Dockwar at $33. No other second bid. Once again, this goes back to what I'm saying. You just don't know from league to league what to expect. You can't predict it. If you could predict it, it would be easy, but you just don't know. Shane Vereen, $223 in the Beat Dr. Roto League. Matt Breider went for $123. I like that. Next highest bid was $113. There you go. Kenny Galladay went for $114. Darkwall went for $114. I got Roger Lewis at $100. Next highest bid was $79. Very psyched about that one. Very psyched about getting him there. Right? And then, go cheap at the end. Dustin Hopkins, $2. That's what I did. Other guys I thought that were easy. Njoku went for $32. Ed Dixon went for $78 in the Beat Dr. Roto League. But I'm happy to see a lot of people were making good bids. Let's see another one for you here. I find this very interesting to see what goes on. Adrian Peterson, $453. $174 is the next highest bid. In another league, Roger Lewis we got for $90. No other team bid. I was shocked at that. Darko went for $52. So you see that those guys are going up and down and all around. Here's a Dr. Roto League, another Dr. Roto League that I did. Blind bidding results here. Adrian Peterson, $484. Next highest bid was $371. Ricardo Lewis at $120. Next highest bid was $100. I got Roger Lewis at $104. The next highest bid was $98. Bam. George Kittle went for $79. Marcus Mariota went for $75. I like Mariota at $75. I think that was a very, very good play there. Let's do a couple more of these online championship leagues. I just find these, like I said, I like to see what the thought process of people. I know Adrian Peterson went for a lot in one league. Roger Lewis, $123, I got him. Next highest bid was $77. Darkwall went for $100. Shane Vereen went for $88. I love Shane Vereen. Right now the Giants have nothing. I think Shane Vereen makes a lot of sense for that team. There's one where I think Adrian Peterson goes for like $800. I'll see if I can find that somehow. This league here, Adrian Peterson, $491. The next highest bid was $205. We got Roger Lewis at $80. The next highest bid was $41. Right? So it seems like in this league, people aren't bidding a lot of money. So if you're willing to bid a few $100s, you're willing to get a player. Let me see these last four leagues here. This is Jamison Crowder, $329. The next highest bid was $286. Peterson, $304. The next highest bid was $132. The Broncos went for $163. Right? I got Corey Coleman for $20. The next highest bid was $19. I'm loving that. I am loving that. I'll take my chance on Corey Coleman coming back in a couple of weeks. Give him a month's time, be the number one receiver there. Maybe he could lead me to a championship. Jerick McKinnon, this was a great one. I love this here. $651. The next highest bid, $650. Oh! Adrian Peterson goes for $400. Roger Lewis for $100. The Jaguars defense for $50. I got George Kittle for $15. I'm loving George Kittle for $15, right? I think I have a couple more to do here. Nelson Aguilar went for $223. Roger Lewis $177. Shane Vereen $80. The Broncos $66. People love paying for the Broncos defense. I don't get it. But people love doing it. And last one here, Peterson $355. The next highest bid was $274. Roger Lewis $188. The next highest bid was $178. That's a really good bid. Alex Smith $88. The next bid was $60. That's a really good bid. I got George Kittle for $10. I find it amazing. Kittle in one league goes for $115, and this league I got him for $10. But what I say this to you every week. Every week I say this, and I'll say it again. Watch how your league mates bid. Okay, watch how they bid. So I'm going to an online championship league. I'm going to the ad drop. And I see in this league, one team's got 258, one's got 180, one's got 368, one's got 232, one's got 221, one's got 322. These people have been aggressive. There's one team that's had two teams that have more money than me, and I have 712. Some guys got $893 and some guys got $1,000. Now then the question is, in a league with $1,000, the team's 2 and 3. So how much will they pay attention? Right? I always question that. How much will guys pay attention if they're losing? Right? In the World Championships, let me take a look at this one here. We've got 777 or 762. Teams got 300, 447, 466, 85, 44, 30. I got 3 teams who are out. I got 3 teams who aren't going to make more moves. Boom. So right here, we are the second highest team with 762. Somebody else has 777. So I know if there's a player I need, I can go get that player. I don't know who that player is going to be, but I like to know that I have the flexibility to get that player if I need him. See, that's what it's all about. Free agency is very complicated. It really is, because it's so nuanced. Do I need a guy today? Do I need a guy more tomorrow? How badly do I need him today? And if I get him, what am I going to do with him? Right? So in this league here, let's see, we picked up Tavon Austin. For me, and I picked up Kobe Fleener. I'm just using this team here. So what's Tavon Austin worth to me? 30, 40 bucks? That's about right. So I look at him, he's just another guy on my list of receivers. So during a bye week, maybe I could use him. Maybe he's better than Ricardo Lewis. Maybe Robbie Anderson continues to suck. I want to have the flexibility to make the moves that I need to make. Right? So, my biggest contention of failure in these leagues is leaving points on the board. I hate to leave points on the board. I just do. So I ask myself, how do I do that the least? Going up and down, looking up and down the teams, how do I avoid leaving points on the board? Because at the end of the day, I need as many points as I can find in order to win, right? If I don't do it, if I can't find the right mix, I'm going to lose. I am. So really, balancing your team, making the right pickups, getting the guys in each time, each week that are going to produce the most, that's what it is. All right, the Giants are in big trouble here. Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie suspended indefinitely. Yeah, because he called Ben McAdoo an idiot. I'd call him some few choice words too. Worried about the Steelers. Marty B may not be playing this week. Going Juju, baby. Get Juju in the lineup. And I like Eli Rogers a little bit this week. I do. Think he's interesting. Bilal Powell not practicing again. Sterling Shepard not practicing again. Ty Montgomery going to practice, but how much is he going to play? Right? I could easily see him being out one more week, which would be just fine for me because I have Aaron Jones in a couple of leagues. Mike Williams expected to make his debut. I just don't know how good that's going to be. Adrian Peterson will not play on third downs. He will have first and second down. Andre Ellington will be the third down running back there. I think that was predictable. If you spent $400 on Adrian Peterson, I'm sorry, you probably overspent. You probably did overspend. Okay, so let's take a look at the big Thursday night matchup. For Carolina, Cam Newton, I despise this guy, but he's been really good the last 2 weeks. I mean, he's really been good. So the last 2 weeks, Detroit, 355 yards, 3 touchdowns. Against New England, 316 yards and 3 touchdowns. But I'm just going to tell you this. When you think you can trust Cam Newton, you will be terribly wrong. It's the best advice I can give you. When you think you can trust Cam Newton, he puts up a big fat stinker. I'm not saying we're going to see the stinker tonight, but if it happens, I won't be shocked. Here's my shocked face. Huh? There you go. That was it. I despise Jonathan Stewart tonight. I don't know when he's ever a good play. I mean, seriously. What is Jonathan Stewart? Here's numbers for the year. Ready? 18 for 65, 15 for 40, 12 for 57, 14 for 68, 18 for 21. I mean, what does that guy really do? Got 1 touchdown on the year. Not interested. Christian McCaffrey, Roto. Need to see more of him. Doing well in the passing game, but I need more runs. I need more rushes. 13 for 47, 8 for 10. Not good enough. I want to see him do something. I think they're going to need McCaffrey, the running back, if they want to make a stand this year. I love Kelvin Benjamin tonight. I really do. I think he's going to have a sensational night. I do not love Devin Funchess tonight. I may play him, but I don't love him. Don't love him. So I'm looking here in a league, and I've got to decide whether or not to play Funchess in this league. And I just don't know how I feel about it. Because I sit there and, I don't know if he's going to have a big week or not. I could easily go with the Juju, baby, the Juju bean. I think I like Juju more. So we'll have to take a look at that. I'm just not a big fan of Funchess this week. Ed Dixon was great against the Lions, but don't forget it was against the Lions, right? It was against the Lions, and the Lions are really bad against the tight end. Okay, now they're playing the Eagles, who are really good against the tight end. I don't see a big night for Ed Dixon. I've really been impressed with Carson Wentz. I have been. I've been very impressed with Carson Wentz. But here's the problem. Lane Johnson is out. And without Lane Johnson there, who's dealing with a concussion, Carson Wentz may get killed. When Lane Johnson was out last year, Carson Wentz got killed. So I don't like Wentz tonight. So let me give you some other guys I don't like. I don't like LeGarrette Blount tonight either. I think the sneaky play is Kenyon Barner. So the Panthers have a good run defense. They're going to try to stop Blount. Barner may have to come in there. Wentz is not going to have a lot of time. So for Torrey Smith, you need to give Torrey Smith a lot of time to get downfield because he runs those deep fly patterns. Wentz is not going to have that kind of time. Jeffrey may be open. I like him. I like Aguilar a little bit. Zach Ertz, they do cover the tight end very well there for Carolina, but I like Ertz. Nothing special, though, but he should be like 5 for 50. But I think Kenyon Barner might be a guy who Wentz is looking at an outlet. Quick outlet. Boom, Barner. Let's do it. So I think he could be a good play. I'm if this was a Sunday game, I might be cautiously optimistic that this would be higher scoring than we think. But because this is Thursday night, I don't know. I'm not liking this game here. I'm not liking it tonight. Maybe it's 24-20. Maybe it's 24-17. We'll have to see. But I'm not loving this game tonight. All right, on Friday, we do the visionary plays of the week, and of course the hot takes when I go through each game and I do a hot take. Those have been very good, so I hope you continue to listen tomorrow. And also, please check out scoutdfs.com. If you want to win in DFS, check out our optimizer, our articles, our podcasts. A great way to dominate DFS. And of course, check out scoutfantasy.com. Enter the promo code ROTO2017. Get half off your first month. Be part of the Scout Army. Be part of what we're doing. Be a winner in your seasonal league. Go to those message boards. Ask us those questions. Read our advice. Read our articles. Sean Childs, Adam Ronis, Dr. Roto, here to help you be successful in your fantasy football leagues. But right now it's time to put away the insurance cards. Put away the copay. The office is closed, my friends. Back tomorrow with so much more. Wishing you a great day. Be well. Take care.
Thanks for listening to the Scout Fantasy Show. There's never been a better time to join the Scout Army. Visit scoutfantasy.com. Use the promo ROTO for 2 months free. And don't forget, fantasy players, please thumbs up the podcast on the iHeart app. See you next time. Go Scouts!